Hey guys, Dave here with another review for you. I'm actually in the middle of a blizzard at the moment, so I thought I'd put out a few reviews today. The first one that I thought I would go ahead and do is from the Gucci house, and it came out back in 2003, and this is Gucci pour Homme. I believe it's Gucci pour Homme 1. It's definitely not 2. There was a Gucci pour Homme that came out in like 1973 or something, and then they released this one in 2003. The perfumer is Michael Almairac. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right or not. Let's go ahead and get into the note breakdown. On the top we have white pepper, ginger, and pink pepper. In the mid we have papyrus wood and orris, and on the base we have amber, leather, vetiver, and olibanum. So got quite a few notes in it. Bottle sizes, your two standards. You got a 1.7 for anywhere from 25 to 55, and a 3.4 anywhere from 45 to 75. Retail, you can definitely find some good deals on these on your online retailers. Classification, I'd say this is more of a woody scent, but to me it's more smoky, incense, dry woods, and spices. First sniff up top. On initial application I get mostly pepper and ginger and smoky dry woods. To me this is very masculine all the way through. The top doesn't last real long on my skin, and it transitions fairly quickly into the mid. The top reminds me, I've heard other people say it, but the top does remind me a bit of pencil shavings, if that makes sense. Once it hits the mid, the scent gets quite a bit better, to me anyway. I mostly get very dry, smoky woods. It's almost like a bonfire that is mostly embers, but it's still giving off smoke. There's definitely incense in this scent for sure, and I pick it up pretty early in development. To my nose in the mid, I mostly get incense, dry woods with a hint of leather. Once it gets to the dry down, which is usually on my skin no more than an hour to an hour and a half in, dry down comes fairly quickly in this one. It's my favorite part of this personally. It keeps the incense and the dry woods, but it adds a bit more leather and also a dab of the sweet amber. Mostly the dry down to me smells almost exactly like a burning campfire is the best way to put it. I think I've probably called this a campfire in a bottle before. If I have, that's a pretty apt description to me anyway. I can pick up some sweetness in the base at points as well, but it's mostly in the background. It's mostly the incense and the dry woods. I would say that this is best for casual use, but I could definitely see it worn for formal events as well. It is pretty classy stuff. As far as what women think of it, most of the women under 25 did not care for it, but the more mature women over 25 really liked it. As far as age, I'd say this is actually kind of a tough one. It seems more mature, but because of the campfire vibe, I would say that pretty much anyone can pull this off. It's definitely linked to good memories, for me anyway, being that it smells like a campfire. Number of sprays, I would say at most 3. Probably 1 on the neck and 1 on each wrist. You could do 1 on the neck, 1 on the chest, and maybe 1 on the back of the neck, depending on the season and where you like to spray. But I would not do more than 3 because this is pretty intense scent. Who would like this? I think if you like incense, dry woods, or overall smoky scents, you'll probably care for this. If you have very fond memories of campfires, you'll probably like this as well. And if you really like incense scents, I think this is a definite must try. At least to me it is. Why would you not like this? I think if you hate incense, dry woods, or true smoky woody scents, you probably wouldn't care for this. To me, the dominant notes in this are more incense and a mix of dry woods. As far as bottles, that's a tough one with this one. I would say probably Sonoma Scent Studio Incense, De Petite Tam Dao, and Juicy Couture Dirty English. those would probably be the best ones I can think of that would be somewhat similar. What do I think of when I wear this? I think I've already said it, but sitting around a campfire with friends, just relaxing and having a good time. So it's linked to good memories with me because it reminds me of camping and a campfire, which is probably part of the reason I care for it as much as I do. Let's go ahead and get into my ratings. Overall smell, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. It's a wonderful overall dry woods, smoky incense scent. That's one of the better ones that I have tried that's like this, especially from the designer side. Projection, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It's about average, but inside the scent cloud around you, it's pretty intense and projects well inside that scent cloud. It doesn't leap across a room or anything like that, though. Longevity, I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. I usually get 8 to 10 hours with this one, which is above average for a winter scent, but it's not the best I've ever had, obviously. As far as uniqueness, I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. It's not too popular. It's not really similar to a lot of scents. It's the only one that I found that really smells exactly like a campfire, to my nose anyway. Versatility, 7 out of 10. I really only see this being good in fall and winter. I can see it worn for anything casual as well as certain formal events, but I think it's more geared towards casual use, but it's certainly classy enough for formal events as well. Overall rating, I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. In my opinion, it's one of the better designer Woody Incense scents out there. This is what I reach for when I want the camping experience without actually camping, and it's just a really, really well made scent. It's blended well. It's very high quality stuff. One of the better incense scents that I have smelled from the designer side. There's a lot of niche ones that are really good, but this one's one of the cheaper, high quality ones out there. I would say that this is a definite try in my book. If you like dry woods and incense, then definitely give this one a try. If you don't, then it's probably a pass for you. So, that is my take of Gucci por Homme 1 from 2003. It's a very, very good scent, and I definitely recommend it. As always, rate, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys.